We're chasing shadows on the shore. harbor lights are just a ghost in the haze. I'm trading in my hours for these open ways. Don't ask me where I'm going, I don't really know. The wind is the only clock that lets me go. Everything I own is in a small wooden hull, just me, the water and the cry of a gull. Drop the chain, let the bottom go, where the deep currents start to flow. I'm untethered, I'm light as a breath, scared of nothing, not even the depths. And I'm anchorless, drifting through the wide, living by the mercy of the turning tide. No coordinates, no solid ground. It's the sweetest peace that I have ever found. Anchorless, just dancing with the foam. Everywhere I wander is a place I call home. There's a map on the table with ink faded out. I'm done with the logic, I'm done with the doubt. The sunlight is playing on the crest of the swell, caught in the rhythm of a watery spell. I got plenty of salt and I got enough time. There's no mountain left that I'm trying to climb. Just the sway and the roll, the endless retreat of the world disappearing beneath my own feet. And I'm anchorless, drifting through the wide, living by the mercy of the turning tide. No coordinates, no solid ground. It's the sweetest peace that I have ever found. Anchorless, just dancing with the foam. Everywhere I wander is a place I call home. Sometimes I think of the walls and the floor, but I couldn't go back there, not anymore. The sky is so big when you lose the shore. I don't want the tether, I don't want the door. Just the vast open space, just the silence and roar. Drifting through the wide, living by the mercy of the turning tide. No coordinates, no solid ground. It's the sweetest peace that I have ever found. Anchorless, just dancing with the foam. Everywhere I wander is a place I call home. Drifting away, just the salt and the spray. I'm finally home. Deep in the basin where the sunlight barely falls, I'm walking through the whispers of the ancient forest walls. The canopy is woven like a ceiling made of lace, holding all the stillness of this wild and secret place. Every step is muffled by the velvet on the floor. I don't need the compass, I don't need the map anymore. The shadows stretch, the colors turn to gray. I'm leaving is slowing down, everything is fine, and the valley echoes calling out my name, softly in the silence, never quite the same. It's a hollow kind of magic, it's a lonesome kind of peace, where the tangled roots of trouble find a way to reach release. Yeah, the valley echoes deep within the green, living in the spaces that are rarely ever seen. There's a stream that's carving out a history in stone, singing to the mossy rocks in a language of its own. I sit beside the water just to watch the current bend, looking for a beginning or looking for an end. The air is heavy, perfumed with the damp and with the earth, watching as the quiet gives the heavy spirit birth. And the valley echoes calling out my name, softly in the silence, never quite the same. It's a hollow kind of magic, it's a lonesome kind of peace, where the tangled roots of trouble find a way to reach release. Yeah, the valley echoes deep within the green, living in the spaces that are rarely ever seen. Sometimes it gets so quiet you can hear your heartbeat hum, waiting for the future, wondering what's to come. But in the valley, time just seems to fold up like a leaf, giving me the shelter, giving me the brief moment of belonging, moment of the light, before the forest turns to hide away the night. And the valley echoes calling out my name, softly in the silence, never quite the same. It's a hollow kind of magic, it's a lonesome kind of peace, where the tangled roots of trouble find a way to reach release. Yeah, the valley echoes deep within the green, living in the spaces that are rarely ever seen. Valley echoes in the deep green, just the silence. The valley floors fade into a speck of green. I'm walking through the clearest air I've ever seen. Boots on the gravel, a rhythmic steady sound, leaving every worry on the lower ground. The pine trees are watching, standing tall and still, chasing down the morning on the jagged hill. The higher I climb, the lighter it feels, turning the gears on these iron wheels. The clouds are parting, a golden light breaks, testing the promise that the mountain makes. It's an alpine ascent, breath in the cold, stories of the granite, ancient and bold. We're rising above the noise of the day, finding the summit in the quiet way. An alpine ascent, where the spirit is clear, everything else just disappears. The path is a ribbon winding through the stone. Never felt so alive, never felt so alone. The snow-capped giants are bowing their heads, painting the horizon in the softest threads. The wind is a chorus singing through the past. I'm tracing the shadows on the alpine grass. It's an alpine ascent, breath in the cold. Stories of the granite, ancient and bold. We're rising above the noise of the day, finding the summit in the quiet way. An alpine ascent where the spirit is clear, everything else just disappears. Step by step, the world expands. I'm holding the skyline in my open hands. The gravity pulls, but the hope is stronger. I don't want to stay in the shade any longer. Just the blue above and the peak in sight, walking out of the morning into the light. It's an alpine ascent, breath in the cold. Stories of the granite, ancient and bold. We're rising above the noise of the day, finding the summit in the quiet way. An alpine ascent where the spirit is clear, everything else just disappears. Alpine ascent, reaching for the blue. The peak is calling, everything is new. My lungs are burning, but the ground is finally flat. I've been waiting for a moment, yeah, a moment just like that. The jagged rocks are falling away behind my heels. I'm spinning in the open air, I'm seeing how it feels to leave the heavy shadows of the valley down below. There's a kind of electricity that's starting now to glow. The horizon is stretching, a line without an end. I'm standing on the precipice around the final bend. Everything looks different from this altitude. lost in the haze. I'm trading in my hours for these open ways. Don't ask me where I'm going, I don't really know. The wind is the only clock that lets me go. Everything I own is in a small wooden hull. Just me, the water, and the cry of a gull. Drop the chain, let the bottom go, where the deep currents start to flow. I'm untethered, I'm light as a breath, scared of nothing, not even the depths. And I'm anchorless, drifting through the wide, living by the mercy of the turning tide. No coordinates, no solid ground. It's the sweetest peace that I have ever found. Anchorless, just dancing with the foam. Everywhere I wander is a place I call home. There's a map on the table with ink faded out. I'm done with the logic, I'm done with the doubt. The sunlight is playing on the crest of the swell, caught in the rhythm of a watery spell. I got plenty of salt and I got enough time. There's no mountain left that I'm trying to climb. Just the sway and the roll, the endless retreat of the world disappearing beneath my own feet. And I'm anchorless, drifting through the wide, living by the mercy of the turning tide. No coordinates, no solid ground. It's the sweetest peace that I have ever found. Anchorless, just dancing with the foam. Everywhere I wander is a place I call home. Sometimes I think of the walls and the floor, but I couldn't go back there, not anymore. The sky is so big when you lose the shore. I don't want the tether, I don't want the door, just the vast open space, just the silence and roar. Anchorless, drifting through the wide, living by the mercy of the turning tide. No coordinates, no solid ground. It's the sweetest peace that I have ever found. Anchorless, just dancing with the foam. Everywhere I wander is a place I call home. Anchorless, drifting away, just the salt and the spray. I'm finally home.
The board is on the sand, the sun is leaning low. We got nowhere to be and nowhere else to go. The salt is drying on my skin, a map of where we've been. I'm letting all the tension just melt away again. The shadows stretch out long, purple on the gold. Got stories of the water that have never yet been told. The tide is pulling back, leaving treasures in the sand. I'm leaning on a friend, feeling the warmth of the land. The day was a battle, but the evening is a prize. I see the reflection of the sunset in your eyes. It's a shoreline strum, a melody of light, playing off the waves as they turn into the night. Nothing but the rhythm, nothing but the breeze, living for the moments that bring us to our knees. Yeah, shoreline strum, keeping it slow, watching the horizon start to lose its glow. The campfire is a hum, a flicker in the dark, trying to catch a whisper, trying to find a spark. The air is cooling down, the stars are waking up, sharing all the laughter, sharing from the cup. The world is so big, but it feels so small, just sitting by the ocean, listening to the call. It's a shoreline strum, a melody of light, playing off the waves as they turn into the night. Nothing but the rhythm, nothing but the breeze, living for the moments that bring us to our knees. Yeah, shoreline strum, keeping it slow, watching the horizon start to lose its glow. We don't need the noise, we don't need the screen. We're living in the space, in the quiet between the wash and the drag, the pulse in the deep. This is the promise that the ocean will keep. Just keep the rhythm, just keep the beat, with the sand of the shoreline under our feet. It's a shoreline strum, a melody of light, playing off the waves as they turn into the night. Nothing but the rhythm, nothing but the breeze, living for the moments that bring us to our knees. Yeah, shoreline strum, keeping it slow, watching the horizon start to lose its glow. Shoreline strum, just letting it go under the stars.
Got the windows down, maps spread across the sea, chasing down the wind, feeling the rhythm of the street. Heard a rumor on the coast, a report from the bay, that the swell is rising up and heading our way. We're leaving the skyline, watching it fade, searching for the promise that the ocean made. Gas in a tank, music turning up high, under the vast unfolding painted morning sky. Every mile is a beat, every road is a line, to a place where the water and the sunshine align. We're restless travelers hunting the blue, just for the sake of the perfect view. I'm a swell chaser, moving with the tide, taking every corner, enjoying the ride, following the currents wherever they go, just for the thrill of the undertow. Yeah, swell chaser, born to be free, on the infinite highway, dancing with the sea. We pass through the towns that are quiet and small, waiting for the signal, waiting for the call. The salt's in the air, I can taste it on my tongue. The day is still fresh, the world is still young. There's a power in the motion, the truth in the track. No looking forward, no looking back, just the next break, the next hit of gold, watching the story of the water unfold. I'm a swell
to start the day. The asphalt's cold beneath my bare feet, driving toward the rhythm, feeling the heat. The coffee's black, the mood is set. I'm looking for the best ride I can get. The horizon's calling, clear and wide. I'm ready to surrender to the coming tide. Got a saltwater soul running through my veins, breaking every limit, washing off the chains. When the wave starts curling and the world goes still, I'm living for the rush, I'm living for the thrill. Yeah, saltwater soul under the morning sky, watching all the troubles just drift on by. The water's glass, a liquid mirror of blue, waiting for the swell to come, pushing through. I paddle out hard, fighting the foam, out in the deep. This is the place I call home. The spray is like diamonds, stinging and bright. Everything's sharp, everything's right. Got a saltwater soul running through my veins, breaking every limit, washing off the chains. When the wave starts curling and the world goes still, I'm living for the rush, I'm living for the thrill. Yeah, saltwater soul under the morning sky, watching all the troubles just drift on by. Sometimes it's a struggle, sometimes you fall, but you gotta get back up to answer the call. The ocean doesn't judge, it just lets you be part of the motion, part of the sea. I'm finding my balance, finding my grace in the salt and the foam of this holy place. Got a saltwater soul running through my veins, breaking every limit, washing off the chains. When the wave starts curling and the world goes still, I'm living for the rush, I'm living for the thrill. Yeah, saltwater soul under the morning sky, watching all the troubles just drift on by. Saltwater soul caught in the motion, living for the
The world has gone to sleep beneath the frost, where every path I took is finally lost. The sky begins to shiver, turning pale, unfolding like a secret, a velvet-colored veil. I'm standing in the silence, staring at the height, watching all the colors bleed into the night. It's a rhythm made of stardust, cold and grand, drawing out a map upon the frozen land. I'm holding my breath, I'm waiting for the glow, reflecting on the surface of the untouched snow. It's an aurora veil dancing in the dark, leaving on the atmosphere a neon-colored mark. Green and violet ribbons bending seen the heavens open up like this before. It's haunting and it's holy, it's a phantom night, washing out the shadows and the edges of the night. I'm smaller than a heartbeat in the middle of the flow, tracing out the movement of the flicker and the glow. It's an aurora veil dancing in the dark, leaving on the atmosphere a neon colored mark. Green and violet ribbons bending in the breeze, bringing all the spirits of the universe to ease. An aurora veil hanging in the deep, while the rest of the weary world is falling fast asleep. Silent electric liquid in the air, I'm looking for a meaning that is hidden somewhere there. But maybe it's just magic, maybe it's just grace, a cosmic conversation in the middle of the space. I'm losing my perspective, I'm losing my control, as the color of the aurora washes over my It's an aurora veil dancing in the dark, leaving on the atmosphere a neon colored mark. Green and violet ribbons ending in the breeze, bringing all the spirits of the universe to ease. An aurora veil hanging in the deep, while the rest of the weary world is falling fast asleep. Aurora veil dancing in the light, fading into morning. The stars are frozen in the dome of the black. I'm walking on a surface that won't ever look back. The ice is singing underneath my boots, a lonely rhythm echoing the deep buried roots. Everything is silver, everything is still, waiting for the turning of the midnight thrill. There's no shadow left to cast, there's no place to hide, with the vastness of the universe right by my side. The air is sharp as glass, it cuts into the skin. I'm waiting for the moment for the light to begin. At the midnight zenith where the sky meets the cold, seeing all the stories that the galaxy told. It's a point of suspension, it's a diamond in the dark, leaving on the tundra such a shimmering mark. Yeah, the midnight zenith hanging in the air, reminding me that beauty is waiting everywhere. The silence is a weight, a heavy velvet cloak, dissolving every whisper in the memory of smoke. I'm looking for a center, I'm looking for a sign, tracing all the constellations as they start to align. The world is just a pebble in a river of light, drifting through the ocean of the infinite night. At the midnight zenith where the sky meets the cold, seeing all the stories that the galaxy told. It's a point of suspension, it's a diamond in the dark, leaving on the tundra such a shimmering mark. Yeah, the midnight zenith hanging in the air, just a spark, daring to be noticed in the middle of the dark. Where the sky meets the cold, seeing all the stories that the galaxy told. It's a point of suspension, it's a diamond in the dark, leaving on the tundra such a shimmering mark. Yeah, the midnight zenith, hanging in the air, reminding me that beauty is waiting everywhere. Midnight zenith, of the sun. The countdown to the impact has already begun. Particles are rushing through the vacuum of the deep, waking up the planet from its long and icy sleep. I feel the static rising, it's crawling up my spine, connecting all the atoms in a long and glowing line. The atmosphere is bending, the current starts to flow, breaking through the barrier, giving us the glow. It's a surge of energy, a frequency of light, colliding with the darkness of the heavy Arctic night. It's the solar pulse hitting the sky. Watch the colors shatter, watch the heavens fly. It's the rhythm of the universe, a language in the flare, washing out the coldness of the freezing winter air. Yeah, the solar pulse, magnetic and wild, like the raw vibration of a nature undefiled. The needles on the gauge are spinning out of control. There's a power in the motion that is taking its toll. I'm standing in the fallout, I'm standing in the stream, caught in the middle of a grand electric dream. It's physics made of beauty, it's science made of gold, the greatest transformation that the world has ever told. It's the solar pulse hitting the sky. Watch the colors shatter, watch the heavens fly. It's a rhythm of the universe, a language in the flare, washing out the coldness of the freezing winter air. Yeah, the solar pulse, magnetic and wild, like the raw vibration of a nature undefiled. From the heart of the star to the edge of the pole, it's finding the balance, it's making us whole. A massive transmission, a silent decree that everything is connected for the stars and for me. I'm feeling the tremor, I'm feeling the heat. It's the fire of the cosmos future under fire. Solar pulse, reaching through the night. Caught in the dew settle in on the hood of the car. I'm looking up, trying to find where we are in the grand design of the midnight blue. Everything I know seems so small, and it's true. The city is a memory, a flicker far away, giving up the ghost of the troubles of the day. I'm leaning back, letting the gravity go, while the silent ancient light starts to show. A billion years in a single blink, I'm standing on the edge, standing on the brink. It's quiet enough to hear the universe turn, watching all the lessons that we never quite learned. And I'm a stargazer, lost in the deep, keeping a vigil while the whole world is asleep, tracing the patterns of the gods and the ghosts, a lonely traveler on the infinite coast. Yeah, stargazer, searching for the sign, trying to make the human and the cosmic align. There's a comfort in the cold, there's a peace in the height, watching how the constellations struggle with the night. Orion's hunting in the dark, steady and slow,